Yep. Alright, you've made some decisions. You're more clear about your decisions right now, okay? It's not a final decision or anything, but you've made some, there's been some, few developments, more options, okay? See, I'll take that as it resonates. Let's find out what's going on. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give, the absolute truth. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for walking right beside you every single day. Somebody's found their self-confidence, okay? Self-reliance and such, okay? Tell me what collector needs to know. 3 cards. It says the Wheel of Fortune. Something is beyond your control, okay? A big push. Turning point. It says unpinned. Luck of the draw. Ooh. The luck of the draw. So something could go good or something could go bad depending on what. Okay, like I said, you've got some kind of developments on these options. Okay, and it's all about it boils down to your decision. Okay, so tell me what else. 2 more cards. Oh Lord, they say be flexible, don't be rigid. Look at that. It is the 2 of Coins in reverse, planning and execution. It says poor choices, dropping the ball, disorganized. Okay, what's the 3rd? This is asking you to be flexible, collective, with the decision whether to keep going or give up. What? Tell me the 3rd card. We'll clarify that. It says Page of Cups in reverse, broken dreams. There's some kind of canceled event. Something's being canceled because of some kind of someone's quitting. This is the final push. Don't quit. Okay, clarify that 2 of Coins. It says 10 Wands. Oh, you're laying down your burdens. 10 Wands in reverse. Readjust. You're burnout. You're burnout. Throwing in the towel is what it looks like. Because of negative thoughts. Bottom of the deck says playing mind games. What is this about? Who is this? Is this even about collective? Tell me about this Page of Cups. It's about the King of Swords. An authoritarian. A sarcastic, cold, controlling, unbending. Someone's abusing their power. It's not you, collective. Someone else is abusing their power. It says restrictions. Thinking small. This person, man, is a coward. This is a coward. You don't want that, people. It says people divided. People divided. Okay, what do we need to know about this coward? What are you trying to tell us about this coward? Someone's dropping the ball. Someone can't come through. They can't. It looks like that they're choosing to stay corrupt. It says deep emotional cleansing, 3 months. And they'll see clear. Well, that'll be too late. It says subconscious revealed, emotional cycles, divine aid, endings. What is... Okay. This is all saying somebody's quitting. So what is the turning point right here? Tell me what this Wheel of Fortune is. It says the Queen of Wands, stylish trendsetter, charming, confident, visionary, strong, sexy, energetic. Oh, tables are turning because cause and effect. It's telling you the storm is brewing. Okay, it says something slow down. Tell me what this is for this Queen of Wands. It says out of your debt. Something's like something is out of your control, and it looks like it was in his control, and he dropped the ball. There's something out of your control. Internal changes, clear and purge, regenerate and rebirth. Okay, that's what Collective's trying to do right as we speak. Something come to a standstill, and he was to make a move. He didn't make a move, so now you've got to come up with some kind of another plan. Four of Swords, time for non-action. Taking a break, recalibrating. So what's Collective about to do in this situation? Looks like you're going to leave and go on vacation. Say fuck it. I swear it's what it looks. It says strings attached. Being undervalued. The Queen of Swords. Mentally strong. You're being undervalued. You're about to say fuck it and leave. You've already given the information or whatever it is that you were supposed to do here. This motherfucker right here is not taking action. What does this Queen of Swords need to do? Be flexible. It says seek closure. That's what you're doing. You're closing the door. You're closing the door and you're not looking back. It says straightening the record. This is up or down. Overcoming sorrow. It says you feel hopeful and optimistic for your next moves. Okay, what's going to happen with this King of Swords in reverse? This tyrant that's out of control with drunk on power. It says Temperance is handling him. Okay. The Lovers. What the fuck? He's not making any moves. He's not doing anything. It says disharmony and discord. Trust issues. He's not listening to Divine. He's being pushed. He's being pushed by Divine to make a move at that Wheel of Fortune. The big push. He's chicken shit, a coward. It says, ruled by materialism, greedy, jealous, undergrounded. It says, shameless flirt, rebellious. This person is worried about status and what they'll if they agree with you, then these people that have been giving them money or what have you ain't going to do it no more. There's been a vote. This person's, I promise you, this says harmony's going to be restored. Does Collective give a shit? Collective's leaving. They're telling you to stick around. I don't want to stick around. I ain't sticking around here anyway. It says emotional imbalance. It says fostering codependency, wallowing in imbalance, unhealthy attachments. It says rescuing, caretaking, enabling. You feel the need to be needed. Okay, so the energy is stuck. Collective, you need to release the attachment to feel needed. You are needed, but when you're not doing anything, if you need to feel needed, do something. Take care of yourself. You need you. You need you. So I mean, when other people aren't this as a hollow feeling. You feel hollow. Look, I'm telling you, you got like an addiction. When you're not taking care of somebody, you feel like you're being useless, or if you're not, how do I say it? Giving everything you got for somebody else, because that's how you think you show love. That you deplete yourself completely to give all the love to them, just so they know that you love them. Okay, quit seeking that approval, man. Quit seeking it, okay? Hold on, it's kind of cold. Just stop seeking that approval. Stop. Take care of yourself. Do something that you want to do. Okay, and it's going to start shifting the energy. It's going to start shifting the energy. Call your power to you. What do you want to do, collective? What is it that you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to see in the world? Be that. Just start going being kind to strangers. just go up and say, hey, I just thought I'd introduce myself and start being kind to them. I mean, be who you want. Look. Tell me. It says the high priestess, subconscious mind, bridge between worlds, divine feminine, higher self, mysteries. You got what it takes, collective. You got to quit letting other people put what your value is. Does that make sense? Why I can't say it. Let's see. Other people's opinion is not your value. It's not who you're worth. Okay, you're worthy. You're very worthy. Okay, just because they don't understand you, or they don't try to understand you, or they just are skewed because you're so fucking fantastic and fabulous that they're jealous. Okay, you have no control over that. You try to be kind to them. You try to welcome them and everything else, okay? They see your talents, they see your beauty, they see your charms, they see how smart you are, and they fucking hate it. They start fucking attacking you. That's not your fault. And you need to release the guilt about that. Because you try to dumb yourself down, or you try to fucking put on what they're asking you to do. Like, okay, say for instance, you are too beautiful. Okay, so you dress down. You dress down because you know that if you put on this shirt, it's going to look sexy, even if it's just a t-shirt. You better not do that because you know who's going to be there or what have you. And so you try to tone down all of your attributes because you're very fantastic. You're very fabulous, okay? When you speak to others, you do your best for them to understand you, so you dumb down. You dumb down for their sake. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Speak it the way you speak it, and if they don't understand, it's their place to ask. I'm just telling you, quit dumbing yourself down. Quit turning yourself like, turning the volume down. Stop doing that. Don't do it no more. Be that fabulous, unique, smart, intelligent, beautiful, funny. Be that. No matter what they're doing. Okay, tell me what you want to tell me about this. This is the advice on the what's going on with this King of Swords and this Queen of Wands. It says High Priestess. It says the Knight of Swords. Coming and going. Daring, witty, impatient, impulsive, maverick. You're a hero of some kind. It says, laying down your burdens, 10 of Wands, readjusting, prioritizing. What is most important? Okay, you might say that person or those things and that and that and that. Let me tell you, if you're not around to enjoy them, are they that fucking important? It seems like you would be the most important part first. If you're not around to give, aren't you the most important one? Prioritize, collective. Quit thinking that you have to give everything you are in order for the approval. I understand, I get it. But you're dumbing yourself down, you're toning yourself down, you're cloaking your own self by doing that. It makes you moody and everything else because you're like, dang, like I have to figure out how to be dumb, non-sexy. I swear, it's crazy. You can put on a fucking pair of sweatpants and a fucking t-shirt and you're fucking beautiful and sexy. These motherfuckers can't stand it. Shine. Shine it. Polish it up and shine it. Let them fucking hate it. It's on them. That's not you. That's not you doing it. Okay? You're not in any kind of competition. Period. There is no competition when it comes to you. I'm trying to tell you, God made you unique and your own person. Okay? Quit worrying about fucking these bitch-ass motherfucking jealous fucking loser motherfuckers' opinion. Give no fucks about them. It says, not what it seems. Something's carried away. Somebody's being sneaky, wearing a mask. It says, finding your inner truth. Transformation. I'm telling you, cosmic trigger. You're being triggered by the universe to understand that that you need to see yourself as the most important in your life. You are the most important in your life. Without you, there is no life in your life. You're realizing that, okay? It's not about their opinion. It's not about everybody else being happy. Do what's good for you, and the energy will just flow out to the surrounding. If you're doing what's good for you, if you're doing what's good for others all the time, guarantee there's going to be fucking problems all the time. And they're not going to fucking appreciate it, and they're going to treat you like shit. There's not going to be any respect, nothing. And you're realizing this. That you wanted... It stems from, like, wanting to be needed. Like an empty nest syndrome or something. You want to be needed. You have all these talents and all these gifts, and you don't know where to share them because you want to be needed. Okay? It says, frozen with decision, Empress. And it says the sun. You're realizing, I'm telling you, you're realizing you are the importance here. Your well-being, your mental state, your physical state, your soulful state is the most important in this scenario. It's not about them. Do you understand? Because without you caring for you, there's not going to be a you. Really, 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 you're really understanding that. You're seeing the truth about it. These people have made you fucking think you're less than because you were dumbing yourself down for them. You understand me? Please understand me. You're way more than. You're highly gifted, okay? And you have a great aura. You have a great sense of humor. You're funny. You're fun. You're very smart. You can give advice and everything, okay? And these people have made you feel like you're beneath them because you dumbed down for their stupid asses. You didn't show your true strength. Your confidence. When you dumb down for them, that's telling them that you're inferior to them. That's what we're doing. To people please them. And you know what? The fucked up part about it all, they still don't motherfucking understand. Still. You know why? Because they wasn't trying to understand in the first fucking place. They was trying to make you feel inferior like they didn't want to understand in the first place. They just wanted to attack. They wanted to judge. They wanted to make a problem out of it. Because they are dumb. They don't take the time to go find out anything. They listen to hearsay. They listen to gossip. They don't never study about Jesus. They don't study about nothing. All that's in their mind is how can I take? How can I scheme? How can I steal? How can I make someone else feel less than me? That's it. Because I feel stupid and I feel less than because I don't take the time to go do the work. So when I see somebody with intelligence and beauty and charm and fantastic humor, I'm going to do everything I can to attack them. I'm going to talk bad about them. I'm going to sit and pray bad about them. That's what they're doing. Talk bad about them. Tell me, okay, you see one person that you constantly see all by themselves, constantly, you go with a group of motherfuckers to talk bad about that person when you know damn well none of them know nothing about that person because they're always by themselves. Everything that you hear about that person is hearsay. Every single thing. Because you never see them with nobody. Nobody. Now what is that telling you? That sounds like a group of people have envy on one person that they have made up stories about. And they've made theirself envy this person. They made theirself envy you because they don't know nothing about you and won't take the time to find out because it'll show how stupid they are. Do you understand? It's their ego, their pride, their ignorance. They're ignorant and they don't want you to know that because you're really smart. Because you're really, 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 really smart, very talented. And they don't want you to see how dumb they are. It takes like 20 of them to just challenge your intelligence. Do you understand? I'm judgmental. Who am I judging? Who am I judging, Ryan Beans? I'm judging them. Okay. You're right and you're right in your own mind. You're right and you're right in your own mind. Yep. Tell that little boy to get off dope. That little 14-year-old next door. Tell him to get off dope. Stay away from Ron Chisholm. He's a bad boy. He's a bad guy. Don't bum cigarettes off of him no more. Tell him that, okay? Okay? Dope's bad for you. This says a decisive moment, fate. You made a decision to do it for you. I'm telling you, collective. You made a decision to do it for you. It says out of the woods, looking ahead, positive change, turning point. Now you are facing, you don't know what direction to go in. You're waiting on, it says slowing down. the Chariot in reverse. Bottom of the deck says celebrations. So the turning point is here. We got an uncluttered life. You're minimalizing, okay? It says fairness and balance, doing what's right, cause and effect, lessons in life and truth, okay? And it says emotional anguish, unresolved issues. It says out of ideas, redirecting energy and finding a new path. You're finding a new path. You know those kids, those two are only like 14. Ryan and Sabrina. I don't know how they get in here. They lying. That's how. They lying on their fucking profile picture. Damn if that don't seem like the same motherfucker that was typing. Hey Ryan, you got like black curly hair and blue eyes? Your name's not Ryan, I know that. Have fun with that. Okay, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? We'll get the letters, y'all. What's the outcome? 5 cards. Ooh, is that 5? It says planning and execution, overcoming, okay? It says, in a few days, it's time to act now, fresh start. It says, tending to yourself, perfectionist, tending to yourself. It says, authoritarian, somebody is stepping into their boss, to their authority. Okay, and it says a passionate start, a new passion for love and life, attractions, go for it. This is Ace of Wands. Tending to yourself. You're walking away from this sarcastic, this narcissist energy. And listen, let me tell you, this narcissist energy, it could just be the energy. You've allowed... This one's trying to come. It says reevaluate your plans, new perspective, and have patience. Okay? But you've allowed, because you dumbed yourself down, it's given this energy authority. Does that make sense? And you're stepping back up into your power now. Okay? And reevaluating it and making a new plan. Okay? Well, we show up on your reels because there must be a message here that you might need to know. Does card reading even work? What does that mean? Does it work? Does talking to each other work? When you want to have a conversation with someone, does that work? You talk to them and they talk back. That works, right? What kind of fucking question is that? All right, y'all take what resonates. It says comforting connection is coming in. Soulmate. Shared moments. There you go then. There's your answer. It says changing the outcome. You're changing the outcome. 10 of Swords in reverse. Making a comeback from these taking back your power. You're finding the positive in you instead of looking at all the negative that's on the outside around you. You're finding the positive in you. You're strong. It says charting your course, getting ready, visualization, future planning, and considering options. You've made a decision to choose you. This is have patience. Reevaluating your plan. That's the outcome. 10 Swords in reverse, 6 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. Changing the outcome, comforting connection, and charting a new course. Looks like with a partner. Looks like you're going to chart a new course. When I say a partner, that does not mean a romantic friend. It just means somebody that's going to be with you on the path. doing it with you. That doesn't mean that it's going to be love and romance and that you got to jump right into bed with this person or none of that. Somebody's coming in, so you're not doing this all alone anymore. Okay? Doesn't have to be sex. None of that. And let me tell you, this could be your lover with no sex. This could be that one, that person. Because it has everything to do with respect, honor, mutual respect. That it doesn't have anything at all to do with reproduction act. Nothing. Love does not have to do nothing to do with reproduction. Nothing. It doesn't have. You do not have to have sex to have love. I guess somebody needed to really fucking hear that, because somebody was trying to find love through sex. Giving their energy away, thinking and hoping that this is the one that I'm going to be. It doesn't, just don't have sex at all until you're ready. If you get in a friendship, whatever, somebody try to come on to you, well, you start talking to them like they're friends. If they want to be friends and hang out and see and blah, blah, and see if you feel comfortable with them enough to have sex with them, then so be it. But other than that, they better show you having fun and being funny, and or they're not going to be around much long. You're not going to have sex with them neither. I'm telling you, don't jump into bed with these motherfuckers. You tell them real clear. It says licking your wounds, the conflict avoided. It says live to fight another day. Making amends. All right, let me say this. I'm going to tell you, okay, this is what I'm feeling. There could be somebody in your past, okay, that you had sex with. That you had sex with in your past. Okay? And he's giving away your energy and shit. This person loves you, not sex. This person is in love with you. Okay? And it's not about the sex part. It's not about the sex part. And they're going to prove it to you. They're going to offer you a friendship. Helping each other. Helping hand. A partnership. With no kind of, it doesn't have to be. If you say, no, I don't want to have sex with you, they'll say, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just want you in my life. I just want you all around in my life. And eventually it looks like it's going to turn into more. More than. But there's somebody coming that you may have been disappointed in about the situation with the sexual situation. Because y'all were friends. And y'all had sex. Do you understand? And the sex was just like, it was almost like both of y'all were kind of just doing it because both of y'all kind of feel like when a man and a woman are connected and have fun and stuff like that, that you're supposed to have sex too. But you don't, it's like some kind of conditioning that was in your brains. You understand? Like, men and women can be fucking friends without sex. And when y'all met, y'all hit it off, friendship. And you just kind of like figured that it would lead to sex. And so the sex is what stopped it. It's what stopped the friendship. Because the emotions got confused. But the friendship is a fucking bomb diggity. And that's what it should be. Instead of it being manipulated by the sex. The sex fucking interfered between the real partnership. Because both of y'all kind of felt that it was I like you. I like you. You know what I'm saying? And the conditioning, it's like it has to lead to sex because we're both, because we're male and female, it has to. Or, we can't like each other. We can't hang out. We can't be friends. And the sex is what fucking interfered in it. It skewed the whole, it blinded you. Both of you got red. You both got red and mad. Take it as it resonates, because it was the wrong timing for the sex. I'll say that. Like the timing was off on the sex. Like y'all should have. Okay, well you understand what I'm saying. Okay, she's not under. I have to explain something to her that she's not understanding. I got to fucking get out of here, and she's telling me. Hold on. Hold on, let me message her real quick. He is loose now. Now that won't go through, damn it. Alright. Anyway. Asking for assistance with that fucking bird. What does she want me to do? I can't take him with me, and I've got to leave today. The fuck? How long? 2 months I've been telling her to come get this fucking bird. Have any choice? I've been begging. To come today, or half. I mean, what the fuck? I'm not gonna be able to take the bird with me, y'all. I'm not gonna be able to take him in that Jeep. I done tried. He got out of the cage because I was trying to put food in the cage. And now I can't get him to put him back in the cage. He won't, it's not happening. When I try to put him back in the cage, he starts like he's gonna hurt us, like he's gonna make me hurt him. Because that cage is too little. But ain't no way I can have a bigger one. So, I'm not going to be able to take the bird. I'm not going to be able to take him. His host. And dang, I tried for 2 fucking months to get somebody to come get this bird. It's breaking my heart. And that's what I was begging this morning. Will you please come and fucking get this cage and this bird? I was doing everything I could to take him. But there's no way that I'm going to be able to drive around in that fucking Jeep. And that bird be in that tiny little cage. With water and that and that and that. Today got Today got up. Got up. Today. Got up. Put on. Put on. Gun. Today got up. Put on gun. Yeah, he's used to flying free. And that's really, it breaks my heart so bad. So bad. Because he's used to flying free. And it's so sad because he was flying into that empty fucking cage. It's empty, y'all. There's nothing in it. And when I got up this morning, he was sitting in that empty cage, sleeping. So I started putting some of his shit back in there. Because he don't want nothing to do with that little cage. He can't fly. He can't spread his wings or nothing. It's breaking my heart. Today got up, put on gun. Okay. So put gun on fast. Too fast. Put gun on too fast. What are you saying? Someone shot themselves putting their gun on? Shot. Why? Guy shot. This looks like someone shot theirself. I know, man. I know. But I've been telling her, well, it's getting closer and closer to the time. It's getting closer and closer to the time. We please help me. We please help me. No, I 3 days I didn't hear nothing back. Stuff. Put stuff on. Who put stuff on? Who put stuff on? Dan. Paint stuff on. Who puts gun on pants? This looks like someone's pants. Someone's pants. Someone's gun went off. Putting something on too fast. Putting a gun on too fast. Why you go up, staff up, versus you versus staff. P and T. Pent up, ing. Passing out. Who's passing out? Why passing out? And why passing out? Passing off as passing off, hands off. Hands off. Now. Okay. Hands off now. Guy put hands on you. What? I know this one dude was trying to put his... Who the fuck do you think? I said, I ain't one of these motherfuckers. This is what I said. This motherfucker was trying to... I gave somebody a ride from the store because they begged me. And it was just right down the street, so I did. And when we got there, they went and got their dad, okay? for whatever reason, because that's what they needed a ride for, is to get something from their dad's house. And then be dropped off on the way back on that same little road. And when the dad come out there, this motherfucker gonna try to I'm sitting in the car, this motherfucker gonna try to reach into the car and try to touch me. I said, "But like that," and I grabbed his sleeve. I grabbed his sleeve like that, and I moved his arm out the window. I started backing up. I said, "You got me mixed up, buddy. I ain't from fucking Heard County. I'm not from Heard County. You got me mixed up. You ain't fixing to just touch me." He's fixing to try to fill up on my boob. I was like, "Who the fuck? Whoa, buddy," like that. And then the boy, he was like, Dad, no. Because I was fixing to fucking, I turned that look at that dude. I said, "Your dad fixing to get punched." That old man was like, "Well, I'm a veteran, I don't give a fuck what you are. You don't have no right touching me. I'm not like these fucking bitches around here. Don't fucking touch me." He's fixing to get knocked the fuck out. That dude was, I'm so sorry. The one I was giving a ride. Please. I was like, "Man, I was fixing to fucking hit your dad." He thought he was just gonna fucking touch me? What the fuck? Because I give you a ride? Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with people, man? I just don't know. That shit crazy. I would never in a zillion years try to rub up on somebody because they gave my daughter a ride to my house. And that's the only way that they know my daughter. I'm going to go outside and try to rub on them and hump on their leg or something? What the fuck? Where do people do this? Where do people do that? I don't fucking get it. I almost run over his foot, though, for sure. Because he was all up on my window. His son in the passenger seat. I know you, you that girl from that store. And they tried to reach in and touch my titty. I said, "Whoa," I grabbed his fucking arm. He was right like that, about to touch my titty. I said, "Whoa." I grabbed his collar, the sleeve of his arm. I said, "Get the fuck out of here." Throwed his arm out my window. "Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker." What? I'm a veteran. Bitch, motherfucker. I'm gonna start backing up right on his foot. I don't give a fuck. Who does that? Who kind of people, man? These people feel entitled for some reason. That they can and that you won't say nothing. But they fucking wrong, because you will say something in a heartbeat. Real fast. What you say, what you what sound, pings off, sound pings off, sound pings off, sound pings off. Top, stop, funny, post funnies, past funnies, is funny. What? What's funny? What's so find pig. Find pig. Fund, pay. What pays? Funds. Fig, goss. Fund goss. Posse. Says pussy. Pussy. No pussy. What? No pussy? Because I was talking about that. just having fun with somebody, not having sex. Oh my God. That's funny. It's funny. What? No pussy, and then it says funny. if if so, TV something pays. It says God says put it up. God said put it up. Zip it up. Zip it up. God said zip it up, y'all. Off. Up and look, something's up and away. Something about titties. What the fuck? Titties? Yesterday I was saying boobs and titties. What? Down, off, up, down, up, down, shaft, shag, up, down, shag, shag off. Yeah, you can go shag off while we have no pussy. Go shag off. Go watch TV and shag off. We'll be friends. Twins. Talk to you soon. Look at that. Talk to you soon. Not later, but soon. In housing. Housing. Someone's in housing. Housing. Talk to you soon. Staff. Housing staff department. Something about a housing department. Paid. Housing. Passing on. Pass on. Pass it on. Pass it on. It says Duffy. Huffy. Something was tough. Tough to say. Something's tough to say. Shaping. Saints. Giants. It says Patty. What? Don't you even say that. No! I don't care if we ain't got... That's my sister, Patty. What is it? Doug. Stay off. Doug is stay. State. Somebody's an estate official. An estate or state official. Has. Sting. Sound. Has sting. Song. Dusty has off. Sting off. Sting up. Toy. Twin. Town. Of town. Found his PSTD. Someone has PSTD. Okay. This says gift. Found his gift. Okay. He found his gift. This. Something's tough to say. This sounds. Found you. God dang. What, he found you through his sis? I don't know. It says puff. Puffy. Holy crap. Puffy and. Why would it say puffy? So this is tough to say. Found path. Found his path. Found his way to path. So, sound. Sounds. Sound off. Sound off. Shout is something about from the south. What's it got to do with Patty? My sister. Hands off. Somebody was hitting her? I don't know. That's what it sounds like. Something about a staph infection? Oh my God. So she is sick. These motherfuckers won't. They should stand. IOU. As it stands. As it stands. IOU. Patty got a staph infection. She's in jail. You show us how to stand. Points, stay, points, stay. Whatever you told them or whatever you said to them, it stuck with them. I'm telling you. This person don't know how to, like, apologize. You may have to make the first move to open the door to talking. 2. Hung in, hung on. Tasty. STD. PSD. I'm telling somebody got PSTD. And they don't know how to. They feel like you won't understand, but you probably got it too. So I just say. Okay. Wasting. Saying. Sing Saturday or today? Today, PS. Today. was stiff, hunting this stuff is a pain. Hunting this stuff is a pain. Today I was sitting on I don't know, puffing, hints, saw hint. Someone was sitting and contemplating something and saw something I wasn't God. Saw I wasn't God. I wasn't God. Stuffy, no problem. Something stuffy. Hint. Was dog. Saw dog. Put down. Someone had to put their dog down. Today saw a dog. They're stuffy. I guess their dog's named Tuffy. Tuffy or Stuffy. I so fog. There's somebody needs somebody to talk to. Something was shiny. Shiny tag. His tag was shiny. Their dog's died. Do tough. Waste any. Don't waste any stuff. Don't waste any stuff. Wish any past. Wish any past. Out. Found out. Past. Patty found out. Patty found switching. Somebody was trying to switch. Switch off. Swish off. Now. This is hounds found. Hounds found. Looks like something's in a pond. Found her husband and found us at pond. Saw it. Saw it in hunt. Saw it in the hunting. Hunting us now. To show off his guns. To show off his guns. Hunting us, it says Patty. She's in jail, so, okay. Patty, find. Patty, find. Guns. Something about, they must have been behind a TV or something like that. TV show. Patty, find TV show. Fun. She finds TV shows fun. Not sure. Who's in? Who's in? Find out who's in. Void. Void. Avoid. 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 Safety. The safety was off on the gun. It says safety was off when why does it keep saying Patty? Patty shot. Are you saying Patty shot Damon's son? Safety off. Somebody was joking when they did it. They didn't know that it had bullets in it. I don't know. Want to avoid her. Want to avoid that stuff. His son found dead, I know that. Tip top of his piston sis stuff it up, stuff shit up, stuff it up, spit on it, spit on it and stuffed it up, pussy. She stuffed it up her pussy. What? Take that as a resonates collective. Somebody stuffing drugs in their pussy. He says twat out here. Then pissed. Pissing on. Piss off. He's pissed off. Put a gun in her pussy? What? I say, why? It says aunt. Okay. This would be my daughter's aunt. Okay, my sister is my daughter's aunt. And that's everybody under the sun calls her Aunt Patty. His. Aunt Patty is okay. His. Who is Aunt Patty? That's my sister. Stand up. With a real Slim Shady, please stand up. Aunt Patty is my sister. Off. Stopped off at his aunts. Stopped off at his aunts. Put his pay in a stuffed it. Ugh. Haunts us. PSI. Go off. Who goes off? Avoid pants up, pants off. You see what's going on? Pants on, pants off. Pose, possess, pose. Posse wants to. 6 of us. Find God. That's what it says. Shanty fix. God fix. 6 of us. Tina is so unfit. So Tina's unfit. She's abusive. She's an unfit mother. Nasty. Okay. Taste of. And she don't know how to cook. It says, I mean, this is what it's saying, y'all. Y'all take what resonates. I can't make it say what it's. I'm just telling you what it says. No. Said no. Guy said no. Gus said no. Dusty said no at first. Fussing with his son. Funny. Something was so funny. Fussing with his son. So Damon was fussing. Because someone paid us to do that. To this guy this guy paid us to do that to his son without DNA. Without DNA, that's a secret. I'll tell you a secret. Guy got out. And now is passed out. Both is out here. Gonna find you. Why does it say young and youth and all that? Paint a staging a fight, a fuss. Got up and Shotgun. Out. Something about putting his pants on fast. Okay? So take that as it resonates, because that's what it's showing. Vista. I know there's a big old fucking secret swarming around that they are just doing everything they can to keep it fucking covered up, but you can just feel it about to surface. And they're doing everything to try to cover it up. Hands on you. Put his hands on you. Who put his hands on you? Pig? This keeps saying staph. I'm telling you, there's something to do with a staph infection. It says HIV and AIDS. What the fuck? She does? Waiting. I guess they're waiting on a test to come back. Is this why somebody just didn't give a fuck and just kept doing all these crimes because they dying? It says young. Up, off. You, up, off. Wait. This is not stuff you want to avoid. This is stuff you want to avoid. Toughen up. Toughen up. Toughen up, collective. Okay. I think I'm pretty damn tough. It says half-eighth. Y'all, everything pointing somebody's gonna pass away. Put up what? Put up. Paid us to fight you. Patty? Cause that's like not many names out here, Doug and Patty. Faith is out here, so Doug, Patty, and Faith. And Guy. It ain't up to you. Okay, it ain't up to you. I'll say it ain't up to you. It ain't up to you. God, it's up to God. Look at that. Something about wind up in you favor. It's something gonna wind up in your favor. Take that as it resonates. It says fave. It don't say R, but it says fave. Wind up in your fave. You win. Just say you win, collective. Somehow or another. passionate. God got you. It's something about a fan. God got you. Take that as it resonates. I'm gonna put these up. Somebody it looks like somebody paid somebody to do. This is study. Go study. Go study up. Go study. It says A-N-N. A-N-N. Been spying. And been spying. It says span. Something about over a span. Span. Fit. Fit on fan. Fit on fan. So there's something on the fan. I could care less. I don't give a fuck. I don't have nothing to hide. 2. Girlfriend fits us. Study it, fix it. Point on. Somebody spot on. Look at that. Spot on. There's Danny, DNA, Danny. Stuff it with a. Stuff it with a spot. Stop it if I stop going. I stop something. Stop off at to study. And was pushy today. Paid us off. Someone paid them off, okay? To not talk or something. Paid us off today. Paid us off today. And this is something about a sting. So there's going to be a raid. 6 got something in a sting. Tiny hands. Saw tiny hands. Something about the pond again, y'all. We got a pony, so somebody's wishes are coming true when you see pony out here. AI use us for today. Use AI. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about using AI. Alright, y'all see, it says Sony TV. It says Sony TV. Somebody was spying through the TV. Spying. Sad. Saw you sad. Well, quit fucking spying on me. That's my privacy, to be sad in my own privacy. Saw you was sad. Spying on you. Saw you was sad. So. Sounds were haunting us. Fast. It says something being audited. It says audit, tax audit. tax audit. Okay, so that might be how they get caught. It says, so tax audit. Okay, whatever that. So tax audit. Spying, so tax audit. Somebody's going to get audited on stuff. Stuff was not. Okay, something was off. It's saying that something was off. So somebody's going to get audited. They're going to get caught. I'm telling you. Passing on that way. Passing on that way. Now. It says pawn stuff. Pawn stuff. We got Dawn out here. Dawn's son. Spying. Alright, stuff. Using somebody's gun. Someone saw him. They saw him. Saw his son go in. Posing as you. So somebody's son is dressing up like a female. I'm trying to tell you. It says gun, using gun on spinning, sponge. Spongy. Stand up. Want you to stand up. There's something about a height difference. Saw it wasn't you. Saw it wasn't you. You talking about them next door neighbors, them Elkins motherfuckers? Because them neighbors was Elkins folks. Funny it sounds so funny. Funny it sounds so funny, but it's not. It's not. I mean, it is actually the truth. It just sounds funny. Not so fast. Not so fast. You got us. You got us studying points. You got us studying points. Something's spot on. Guy wasn't you. It says some guy. Dawn's son. Whoever that is. Hunts. Sure looks like somebody's gonna somebody's getting caught. Pounds of found pounds of there's something about an aunt's house. Y'all take what resonates. Tons of pot. Found pounds of pot in a van. Someone found a pound of pot and 2 pounds of pot in a van. All out here. Something wasn't fitting. wasn't fitting it fitting on wasn't fitting on, it says, and it says sway. 2 pounds of pot. That's what it says. It says pot. Take that as it resonates collectively. I do not understand what they. Alright, y'all take that as it resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It says, it says you have a swipe of something up there too. It says, thanks, he nodded. Then he wiped his forehead clean. So I know you didn't just come here to tell me I've missed a spot. No, that's just a bonus. I'm actually here on business. Oh, he straightened up, adjusting his imaginary tie, and with his slightly greasy hands. Oh, I see. Well, how can I be of service? Senor Sanchez? He flung the rag around and bowed at the waist. It says, well, senor, I would like to rent your finest vegetable. VELOCIPEDE. If you have one to spare. Of course, right away. He gestured back to the store. He says, choose your steed. Well, maybe not your finest, but you get the idea, she said. He said, already glancing over the used ones. Though she was having trouble focusing on just one, she was having trouble focusing in general. She just wanted to jump off any of them and take off. It says, perhaps you could make a suggestion. Apparently she's fixing to ride a horse. It says, he looked Tyr up and down, paying special attention to her legs. Tyr didn't want to admit that the brush of his gaze caused an electric buzz over the surface of her skin. She shook it off. 28-inch inseams. It says, okay, I'm impressed. How did you know that? He says, he bowed again. It's a secret of the trade, my lady. It says, Tyr laughed. Oh, so she's getting, like, riding pants made? It seemed laughing was easy with Rodrigo. That and cried over vegetables. It says, he pulled a silver model from the center of the row, whipping it around so Tyr could see it. This is nice. This nice one in your size. Shocks in front and back. What are you talking about? This ain't. I mean, is it shoes? What? What the fuck? 28 inseam. That's pants. Shocks in front and back. Necessity with all the cobblestones around here. He held it out for her. It's an older model, but sturdy as hell. Kind of like me. Someone's a perfect fit. That's describing someone to a perfect fit. Y'all, that's what they're trying to say. Someone's a perfect fit. It's easy to see. It was very, very easy to see. For him, in that scenario, it was easy for somebody to see that there was a perfect fit. Okay? Take that as it resonates. We got Romans 11:8. It says, just as it is written, God has given them the spirit of stupor, eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear, to this very day. And David says, let their table become a snare and a trap, a stumbling block and a recompense to them. Let their eyes be darkened so that they do not see, and bow down their back a ways. Okay. I just have to say this. It sounds like they're speaking spells. David and God. Right there. Both of those sound like a spell that David is speaking. And God. It says Israel's rejection is not total. And then it's saying, David is saying, let what they've taken or whatever they think that they won, let that be the trap. Let that ensnare them and haunt them and get them caught up. Let what it was that they did. Say for instance, that they use that money turns into like an addiction or something. I mean, that's the spell. Let me read exactly what David said again. Let their table become a snare and a trap, a stumbling block and a recompense to them. Let their eyes be darkened so that they do not see, and bow down their back a ways. Sounds like a curse, a spell. It says, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Certainly not. But through their fall, to provoke them to jealousy, salvation has come to the Gentiles. Now if their fall is riches for the world, and their failure riches for the Gentiles, how much more is their fullness? It says, okay, so what they're wanting, now if their fall is riches and their failure riches the Gentiles, how much more is their fullness? So somebody is got money on the mind on the money, and because of that, these people can control them because they got money on the mind. It says, for I speak to you Gentiles, in as much as I am an apostle to the Gentiles. I magnify my ministry, if by any means I may provoke to jealousy those who are in my presence, in my flesh, and save some of them. For if their being cast away is reconciling of the world, what will their acceptance be but life from the dead? If the first fruit is holy, the lump is also holy. But if the root is holy, so are the branches. And if some of the branches were broken off, and you, being a wild olive, were grafted in among them, and with them became a partaker of the root and the fatness of the olive tree, do not boast against the branches. But if you do boast, remember that you do not support the root, but the root supports you. Take that as it resonates. Take that as it resonates. It's like someone had that sounds like that someone was like you were giving and 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 giving from the root, and they got like look at me, I'm a beautiful olive. I don't need that fucking root, but they do. I'm telling you, when you leave, when you going away, they're all gonna feel it because you've been bringing the balance. They all gonna feel it. Trust me. That message came to me yesterday. The shit you do, they may say irritates them or what have you, and that. You're singing and being joyful and smiling and trying your hardest to be happy among them doing all of that. They're gonna miss it. They're gonna feel an emptiness when you're gone. It's gonna haunt them. Even if they're sitting here listening to you say that. They think, no, I'm gonna miss her. Watch. Watch. It says, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Just let it go. You're going to move forward for yourself. So what's collective, like, Hold on, I'll ask in a minute. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. That's the question I was going to ask. I swear. What does collective need to know, like, in the near right here? And that's what it says. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention. Move with the flow, go with the flow, and be mindful of what needs your attention. Other than that, have fun. Everybody Wang Chung, baby. Did it. I walk 1,000,000 miles to be with you tonight. Somebody's. Look, I'm telling you. Look, it's all about. I'm gonna say from just for collective. Make it about you. You be the most important thing. Make it about you. It's not ego. It's not narcissism. Make it about you. Make it about you. If someone wants to make you an offer, you don't fucking know. Tell them no, or tell them you don't like it. You don't like you think that's an uneven offer and you don't like it. It's not fair. You ain't ready for it. Instead of going, yeah, I guess, I mean, and not speaking up. For some reason, I have a feeling that you're about to talk to somebody. Somebody's about to, like, just be in front of you and something's going to click. Okay? Something's about to click into place. I wish I could go out there and get my cards, but if there's somebody in this area right here, come get this fucking bird cage. I've tried for a month now to get them. They told me they was coming for a month to get this bird cage. I'm just saying, if there's someone in this area, come get this bird cage, if you will. Other than that, I don't know what to do with it. I've tried everything. Everything. Every time I try to feed the bird, he can get out. I'm like, he knows it too. And there ain't no way that I'll be able to do that with him in that Jeep. I don't know what to do. It's upsetting me. He don't want that cage. He wants that one. Period. Period. There's nothing in it. I put his mirror and a swing back in there, and all the stuff is in a box, and his toys and stuff is in a box and a bottom. I put a bowl of water and a bowl of food. He's happy as he can be in there. He hates that one. I don't blame him. This is not fair, man. I like my bird. I like him. The parakeet. You don't see him? And Pony Boy. Hold on, my phone stand's messed up, so I gotta have it. His name Pony Boy. He's just as happy as he can be right there doing that. But he hates that other cage. He can't stand it. There's the other cage. And I took all the shit out of it. 'Cause I had it all rigged up and I had him a little fucking... I'll let y'all look at him, but my phone stand's messed up so it don't stay to the side like it did. And I don't know what to do about him, but it's time for me to go. I don't know what to do about him. I wish that she hadn't got that big ass fucking cage to begin with, and he would be more used to a smaller cage. But he don't like it. Every time that I go to try to put food or water in there, he's working his way trying to get around me and trying to get out. And he gets out. He got out. He's already broke one of those peg things. That if he knows it, if he realizes, if he moves that peg, if he moves it where I got it looking like an illusion, if he moves it, he can get out right there, just like that. All he's got to do is just move it. He's broke it. Because it's wood. I don't know. I gotta be somewhere at 1 o'clock today, so I don't know what to do about it. If you're in this area, I know y'all watching. I mean, I know all of y'all in this area watch me. So, if you're in this area, will somebody please help me out with this bird? Because I talked to her today. Well, I'm going to try to see if he'll come get that cage. Maybe that man will let me come get the cage later. I said, what about the bird? I love birds. He's a really good one, too. I mean, he's a paradise parakeet. He is so funny, y'all, too. And he really does have a great personality. But he let me catch him. He let me catch him that one time. And I guess because I put him in that little cage after I caught him, he, now he knows that I'm going to try to put him in that cage. And he's not letting me. He's not letting me. He is fighting it all the way. He was taking his little foot and doing like that on the doorway of that little cage. And I was going, man. And then when I did that, I was trying to, like, keep his foot from, like, so I could put him in there, and he got loose. He took off. I said, fuck. But he was putting his foot up there, and I was going, man, this is killing me. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't trap him like that. He don't like it. I can't do it. I don't know what to do. Guess let them figure out what to do with him. I don't know. They put me in a spot like this that I don't deserve. How the landlord going to be saying how I'm the only one that pays the rent and all that shit? And that I got to go because a psychopath bitch named Sheila, fucking dopehead, said some rumors about me, lied about me. I hope that landlord loses his position because he don't deserve to be no landlord, because that's not fair at all. He hires criminals to be his maintenance people. And the good people get kicked out. What kind of shit is that? There ain't no local animal shelter here. This is fucking Tri-County. Ain't no shelter. Fucking cats running wild everywhere. It's crazy. I don't know. Time's up though. I don't know. I told my daughter, somebody help me with this bird, man. Help me. I mean, he's not like a lot of maintenance. You know, you feed him. And then let him do whatever the fuck he does. I don't know, y'all. Y'all pray about that, because that is tearing my heart apart. It's crazy how bird, you can have feelings like that. I love him. Him being in that van, in that Jeep with me is probably not a good idea. Alright, I'm closing out with this, y'all. Page 966, Jeremiah, New Covenant. Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judea. not according to the covenant that I made with the fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. My covenant which they broke, though I was a husband to them, says the Lord. But this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts, and I will be their God, and they will be my people. No more shall every man teach his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest of them, says the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquities, and their sins I will remember no more. Thus says the Lord, who gives the sun for the light by day, the ordinance of the moon and the stars for the light by night, who disturbs the sea, and its waves roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from me, says the Lord, then the seed of Israel shall also cease from being a nation before me forever. Thus says the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the fountains and the foundation of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, says the Lord. Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, that the city shall be built from the Lord, from the tower of Hanel to the corner gate. The surveyor's line shall again extend straight forward over the hill. Then it shall turn towards Goth, and the whole valley of the dead bodies and the ashes and all the fields as far as Brook Kidron, to the corner of the house of the horse gate towards the east. It shall be holy to the Lord. It shall not be plucked up or thrown down any more forever. So he's saying that any of those, instead of it says, instead of people speaking, know the Lord, he's going to make it where they know that he exists, okay? That you don't have to tell the neighbor, because they're going to know that he exists for the Gentiles as well as the Jews, okay? So it says that anybody that calls upon the name of the Lord, anybody, Jew or Gentile, shall be saved. That's what it's saying. The new covenant is that he's making it known who he is. And all you got to do is call his name. Call on him. And he'll save you. That's the new covenant. That's the new covenant. Because before it was all about the Jews. Okay? And then he said, okay, this is the new covenant. And you can't, it's pretty much saying too that like the Jews shouldn't stare down their nose at the Gentile. Because it's not their place. It's not their place to snare down their nose at the Gentile for not being the people of God. Because now all of us are. He made the new covenant that we all included. Everybody. Everybody. That's what he said. Who stay with their parents? I don't stay with my parents. I was in my car before I got this place. Oh, that's good for you. That's good for you. Okay, anyway. I don't live with my parents. I can't live with my parents. My mama's raising a fucking, her great grandchild that's 14. Thanks for the advice, Jay. Like, I don't know all of that. If I had $2,000, I could find a vehicle. Yeah, I'm sure I could. I have a vehicle. Thanks for your, thanks. Thank you for your advice. No longer needed. Take what resonates. At the moment, her breast in my husband's hand, Hannah slid her gaze over to me and stared from across the distance of that long corridor. There was no shame or embarrassment in her eyes. Instead, they glinted with amusement and triumph. She gave a vivacious little slap to Thomas's hand. Naughty, naughty, she screamed. Dirty old man. And then she began laughing to show that she did not mean it. She threw her head back and to say that it was only in good fun. I might have done the same once upon a time. So somebody was trying to make somebody jealous. Page 181. Alright, y'all. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $ANGELMOON6237. Let brotherly love continue. Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by doing so, some have unwittingly entertained angels. Remember the prisoners as if chained with them, those who are mistreated, since you yourselves are in the body also. Okay? We're all one, we're all connected, and pray for the highest good, okay? Marriage is honorable among all, and the bed undefiled. But fornicators and adulterers God will judge. Let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such things as you have. For he himself has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Amen. That is Hebrews 5. What can man do to me? If God says it, God's done it, ordained it, and he's done made it set, you can bet you're going to get it. Okay? Alright, I don't know what you're writing there. Look, I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody else, keep your comments down. I don't want to read a fucking book in my comments. I'm not even going to read them. Okay? You can keep your comments down. All that right there, I find redundant. I don't simplify it a little bit. I'm just saying. Yeah, well, I was homeless for 2.5 years. I lived here for 2 years, and now I'm about to be homeless again. It's freeing. I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't know. Something just shifted in my... Okay, y'all. Take what resonates. I love y'all. If y'all want to donate to the channel, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Oh, Lordy mercy, man. Dang it. I gotta figure out what to do with this bird. Anyway, y'all take what resonates. Okay. I see. He just keeps on. I mean, oh, I know who that is. Why do you just keep on running your mouth, though? Like, I don't understand. Look at this. Trying to help. You don't know me, Jay. You don't know nothing about me. It's the first time I ever seen you in this fucking room, buddy. You don't know jack shit about me. Miss Kate does. You don't. This is the first time I ever seen you in this room, and all you're doing is just constant fucking writing paragraphs like this. See? Good for you, Jay. Good for you. I mean, I don't understand. What are you trying to say? Okay, go open your channel. Everybody go to Jay Seffer's channel so he can say what he's got to say. Because he sounds like he's got a lot to say. A lot. A lot. Probably more than what he should be saying. Good. I didn't ask you to fill up my algorithm, Jay. Comments make the channel grow, yeah. But not fucking books. You can put just an I or T or something like that, and it'll still be the comment. He's never ever commented. Never commented on any of the videos. Nothing. Nothing. Now he got a whole shit ton to say, don't he? I guess you have to read this one because it's almost over. 2 hours and 2 minutes and 22 seconds. If you want a personal reading, you got to go to the Cheshire Cats, get a membership, and then send me $33.33 on Cash App, and then I'll give you a personal reading. Other than that, you get collective reading. All right, y'all, I'm done. Like, love, everybody. Y'all stay golden, and I'll let y'all know. I'll keep y'all on task on what's going on. I'm praying for the highest good and praying what's... Because I love my bird. I don't want to leave him. There's no way that I can put that big-ass cage in my Jeep. There's no way. It cannot go in my Jeep. So, y'all take that as it resonates. Jay, I pray for your highest good. Quit trying to control everything. Okay? See y'all on the flip side.